Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200. That's right. So, the very first subject for today is we're looking at an anime that I've taken a particular interest in called Shikaguma no Saikyo Kenja. It's up in the corner up above. I'll put up a nice little picture and maybe a title screen before we get started. So, basically, the overall intention here is for anybody who's brand new, and this is in fact the first episode, so everybody should be pretty brand new here, is I'm going to basically be playing this anime, and I'm going to be watching it, and you're going to basically have to find it and follow along with me, and I'm just going to be watching it and making commentary and such and so forth. So, for anybody who would like to know a little bit more about this, I've always been a pretty heavy anime critic in general, and I usually have a lot of things to say, but my biggest issue is it's very common for me to lose track of what I'm thinking about while I'm watching a show, and keeping it for future reference to make commentary later. Usually my best ideas come to me when I'm actually watching the show, so I kind of figured maybe it would be fun if we kind of have a watch along together. And that's where I came up with the idea for Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200. I'm going to put on a show. I'm going to put up a timer up in the corner, letting you guys know where I am in the show, making any particular commentary, and you guys are going to follow along, and we'll have some laughs, we'll be silly, we'll make serious comments, and so forth and so on. So that is the overall intention of this brand new show. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, I happen to also be a coffee connoisseur, so I have here a nice double shot espresso. It's very good. I'll usually probably start this show with coffee, so for any of you guys who are coffee connoisseurs, this is it's a pretty simple, what is it called? Oh, goodness gracious. It's I think it's Pete's Coffee, and it's like an espresso roast, and it's a double shot. Quite delicious. I can't guarantee you guys that I'll know exactly every single coffee drink that I'll be showing off on this show, but yeah, I figure it's a nice place to make some fancy coffee and watch some good anime and make silly, ridiculous commentary. So that's what this is all about. So let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Yes. And for anybody who might be new to this channel or interested in whatever I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button down below. Maybe think about leaving a like or giving me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of it. So let us go ahead, and I will be starting the timer for the show in 3, 2, 1. Never mind. Is it working? Oh, okay, you decide to work. It starts now. Right now. Okay. Okay, I got some lightning, and what? Is that a dragon right away? Oh, watch out, we got a professional badass over here. Oh, of course, like, that's a stereotypical thing with a lot of these fantasy animes these days, is you just have to automatically have a super ridiculous badass character. Like, it's the rule. Like, you can't have it any other way. I mean, God forbid if a character actually has to start from the bottom and work his way up to the top. My crest has no room left. Guess you're just not good enough, dude. Despite the fact that you just beat a dragon. Okay. Is it already time to set up the rules of magic and how this all works with these crests? We must acquire the 4th crest, the one best suited to combat. One's crest appears at birth. So, like, is that... If it appears at birth, and then he's like, I cannot grow any further. Oh, wait a minute. It's like... it's like a rebirth system, right? In, like, the phone games? Where, like, you reach a particular power level that you can't exceed, and then you have to be reborn to, like, gain bigger and higher stats that stand over from the previous time you played it. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, don't bother telling us the full story. Go ahead and just automatically set him off to, oh, he's now 12 years old. He was reborn, and he's just automatically 12 years old. And any of the prehistory you might have needed to know, there's no point in knowing it. Don't worry about it. And he's immediately OP. Like, he's immediately overpowered. I know that there's a monster coming after us. Calamity grade monster. Hey, look, it's Garfield. Have you guys ever seen that Reddit? The Reddit I'm Sorry John? This is Garfield from I'm Sorry John. Ah, beautiful. It's got, the kingdom's like got good art right away. That's always an important thing to me when I'm reviewing an anime, is paying attention to the quality of the animation, like how it looks while it's going by, you know, how fast it moves and like how detailed each character is while it's running, but also like the backgrounds and overall art style. Breaking swords? What are you doing with your life, girl? Jeez. Magic swords, huh? I can't just simply repair a magic sword, how dare you? What do you take me for, a fantasy blacksmith? I mean, obviously this is going to be the perfect moment for the main character to be like, look at how extremely stupidly overpowered I am. Well, he's clearly like, right. This girl's intense. She's got the energy level of like if I could describe her in an animal form, it would be like a rabid ferret. She's like a little rabid ferret. Oh, but don't you understand that I am the best because I'm the main character and I know how to do everything? Crest of failure? Like, why would you describe a type of magic? It's just like, oh yeah, you were just born as a failure. It's the crest of failure. You know, not to imply that there's any form of like class, you know, like class system going on here, but you were marked with the ranking of failure. Okay, so now he gets to prove that he's like the most powerful being in all of existence. Alma Lapucius, the rabbit ferret. Hildesheimer? John Jacob Matty Hildesheimer. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, the people always shout, John Jacob Schimmer Hildesheimer Schneemer Doomer Schmidt. Da 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 da. Ooh, pretty main girl. Is she gonna suffer from main heroine, like main character girl syndrome? Main heroine syndrome? Oh, he's got a little crush right away. Was my introduction that off-putting? Oh god, I'm so powerful, but I'm so dumb with girls! Wah! Wah! Neither engaged nor romantically involved. You know what? I'm gonna try that as a pickup line the next time I meet a cute girl. I'm just gonna go up to her, introduce myself by proper name, and then tell her that I'm not engaged nor romantically involved, and then I'll see if that is, you know, that gets her all hot and bothered. Where did this sword come from? Did the guy just hand over the sword to him? So Okay, so he's putting on what, like 5 enchantments because he's just that badass? Impossible! There's no way that you're the main character who's so clearly overpowered and able to make a sword that can do it better than anything I've ever created in my entire life. How dare you? Oh! Girl, you gotta pay for that. What foul trickery is this? I don't understand. It's just a standard thing. It's whatever. Don't question me. I'm just that OP. Why would he need to speak out an incantation? You know, that's something I've never understood in anime. Is like, why is it so important that everybody has to say like the words of magic or an enchantment or something? Like, okay, so where is he now? Is he like, it's a school? Oh, it's a school. Okay, so he's doing entrance exams in a school. Got it. Ah, she's rabid like a ferret and she's stupid. Okay, it all makes sense now. Yo? You're wide open, young girlie. Oh, damn, she just straight up like sliced his sword off. It's kind of hot. Yeah, you don't have a sword anymore, bro. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those cute blue-eyed, blonde-haired girls. They'll just take your sword off right from the tip, man. They're dangerous. Without your magic. Yeah, so she's just automatically in love with him, right? And he's automatically in love with her. So she's obviously not going to be the best girl of the show because she's going to suffer from main character girl syndrome. Main character girls are always the most boring girls in the entire anime. That's how it always is. Fight me about it if you don't believe me. I'll fight you myself. I'm the best in the entire school. Nobody's been able to defeat me. You may refer to me as Castor, like the castor oil. Okay, so he's gonna beat him senseless with this dirty, dull sword? Sure. If you handle yourself well enough. You feel a bit insulted. Maybe you shouldn't take him so seriously. Why would you feel so insulted? I mean, you are, after all, only 12 years old. Why a boy your age parrying with a strike? How dare you? I mean, of course he's going to take it easy on you. He thinks you're a 12-year-old kid. Okay, so both of these girls are just automatically in love with him. Great. Not at all a stereotype for any harem whatsoever. It wouldn't be that way. We would never have it done that way. Not at all. All 5 targets. Can you do it? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, in anime, they always have to, like, speak things and, like, talk about things. Incanted casting. Method for casting spells. Right. Poor conversion rate. Okay. Are they actually going to be like, no, saying things out loud like every stereotypical magic anime is stupid? You know, I could get on board with that. Because I always hate how it feels like it's like a waste of time, you know? It's kind of like the idea of the villain who monologues, giving the, like, good guy just enough time to, you know, come up with a plan to defeat the bad guy. It's like that, but with, like, you know... Ooh. He's just gonna, like, rapid fire everything, right? Let's see if he can actually be cool about it, though. Can he actually be cool? Because right now he's just like your stereotypical, like, auto badass, which is kind of, like, irritating in anime these days. The crest of failure. What I want to know is, because he's just blindly accepting it. Okay, so this is like mind-blowing shit for these guys. They've never seen magic that is not spoken out loud or something. But even so, he spent a bunch of time making the circle anyways and then narrating what he was doing. So isn't that basically the same thing? Yeah. Whoopsie! I put a hole in the battlefield. My bad. It's not like that's going to come out of like the school's, monthly funding or anything. It's fine. They just let their oh, cute girlies. Yeah, we get it. They're adorable. Let's move on already. Come on. We got sly little ferret girl here, being all sly and ferrety. Yes, please. Nice scars, buddy. Edward. I'm Edward, headmaster. Second academy and first academy? Okay. So, like, there is like a classism thing kind of going on here. Then we have two different academies. One's first, one's second. Second takes in anybody. First only requires like what, like one crest type or something. Well, you kind of blew a gigantic freaking hole in the battlefield or the school grounds or whatever. So that's a cool painting. Y'all about to get scolded. You have been suspended. Hilda Spider! John Jacob Hilda Spider Schmidt. No, 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 no. So they're acknowledging that he's a 12. Well, I mean, they were before, too. It's like the main character's like, who cares if I'm 12 years old? I'm a master at everything I do. Says the guy who, like, stood there and, like, monologued in his brain about what he was doing before he cast anything. You are a lost casting style. Well, it can't be a lost casting style if you know what it is. If it was actually truly lost, then you wouldn't know that it's a lost casting style. It would actually probably blow your mind. So he's... Wait. No. Okay. First Royal Academy. Because they're the best, right? Step in line, bro Tato. First Academy published research. But, like, why? Why is it the only, like... We're magic casters who look to improve on everything, but only this one kind of magic is allowed. Okay, so they're trying to, like, bring it into, normalcy, I guess. They want people to do wordless casting again. Okay. But it's like, why? Like, why would it be this thing that they all rooted out at some point? Okay. Wordless spells. Okay. Special. So, this 12-year-old kid who just joined the school is automatically turned into a teacher, huh? I mean, I get it. Like, you know, he's the only person who knows how to do this. Sure. All right, fine. But like, oh wait, it's time for him to just automatically be badass. I'm sorry, give me a minute. Oh, you missed one. What are you doing? You're slipping, boy. You are slipping. Okay. Yeah, go boy. Random guy. Yeah, go random guy. All right. He looks so proud of himself. He's like, yeah, I know I'm the best. You don't have to remind me. I'm clearly the best. This is my story and I'm the main character. little ferret girl. Just be better. Have you ever tried that? Well, I mean, you could try just being better. Like, have you thought about that? It might be worth a try. Just be better. Oh, they touched hands. Oh, so romantic. Ooh, magic transfer. That's hot. Oh, okay. Neat. Oh wow, they just and a month passed. It's just who cares? Like we're not gonna do any other development. No, 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 no. A month just passed, and now it's time for us to move on to the actual competition. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't need any context. Screw that. Who needs context? What, you? Get out of here. Context is for losers. 10 times more powerful than you? I literally don't believe it. No. No, there's no way. You're the main character. Nobody's better than you are. Okay. So now here's the thing: if he is willing to sit here and admit that there is somebody in this place that is like 10 times more powerful than he is, does that mean he gets to? Does that mean that the main character dies in the first episode? Maybe this is the first and last episode of this show. It's possible. It'd definitely be unique. I'd like to see it. 65 wins in a row. That's quite a winning streak. Excuse me, but I am the official asshole of this episode, and I will go ahead and say all sorts of awful things, and... Oh, so this is going to be the guy that kills the main character, because he's 10 times more powerful than the main character, right? Yeah! Wait, 3-on-1? Whose idea was this bullshit? Oh, and then they're just automatically defeated. Yeah. Oh, I get it. He slipped up because he's casting without chanting, which makes him look hella sus. I get it. I get it. That's sneaky. So in other words, it's the idea. So, oh, he's a demon, so he would like know that speechless incantation's a thing, right? Well, hold on, hold on. So he said that he's 10 times more powerful. So then we already know who's going to win this battle. It's the demon. The demon's going to win this fight. He already said that he can't beat him. It's 10 times more powerful. Ah, so it's a conspiracy from the demons that the crest is called the crest of failure. How can you be so strong? Rah! But that doesn't make any sense, because the main character said that he's 10 times more strong than him. Sure. This isn't even my final form! Wait, you mean the character who acts like an asshole whose name is Devilish is a demon? How could that possibly be? How could a person who acts like a dickhead named Devilish be an actual demon? Whose idea was this? How? Oh my goodness. I don't understand how he defeated that demon all by himself, considering that he was 10 times more powerful than the main character. Clearly, the demon should have killed him. In my old self, I was Gaius the Sage, the most powerful being in all of existence. Oh! That's right, they rolled right through the credits, didn't they? Alright. Stop saying words. Stop it. Alright, the episode is ended, guys. Good God. So I picked this one on purpose because I knew that it was going to make me laugh at how ridiculous it was. It is just, wow, it is just your stereotypical, power fantasy, it's not even an isekai. It's not, because the main character isn't from the human world, right? I mean, Earth. He's not from Earth. So it's not even an isekai. It's just a fantasy. It's just a fantasy, a power fantasy. Like, right? Just your stereotypical fantasy story that's every little boy's power fantasy. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I like that stuff. It's like, I definitely love laughing at this kind of stuff. It cracks me up. My overall thoughts, show looks alright. I mean, it's fine. Like, I mean, the animation is fine. The art is okay. It doesn't really stand out, but it's fine. But, oh man, it's just the main character just might as well be Kirito from frickin' Sword Art Online. Like, I'm the black swordsman with the black hair and the black suit and the black sword and the black shoes and the black underwear and the black, Ray-Bans and, and the black belts. And the demon that I fight is 10 times more powerful than me, but I always will be able to beat him like it means nothing. Because I am the best, even though I say that something is more powerful than me, it doesn't actually matter. Like, oh god. That's something else. I mean, I do love watching, animes that are just silly, over the top, and allow me to have a good time with how ridiculous they are. But, yeah, so... that is thank you for being here, for the very first episode of Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do plan on doing more like this, and I thought that this would be a good way for me to kind of share my love of anime with people, while making a kind of content that's a little bit different and interesting that I feel like I don't see very often. And also, it feels like a good way to make anime content without getting in trouble for any of you guys keeping up with all of the really scary drama going on with the, anime community and all that, with, Japanese businesses and all that stuff. So, I mean, I've been wanting to make anime content, and I feel like that this would be a way that I could have a great time with you guys, and we could all just be silly and watch silly anime together, and also for me to not get in trouble while enjoying anime. So thank you guys all so much for being here. I'm going to say all the things that I like to say, which is first of all, if you haven't already, like I said earlier in the episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out. Feel free to hit that notification bell. That's absolutely super duper helpful. Just go ahead and ring ding ding that bell. And check in the description below for all the wonderful links such as PayPal and Streamlabs. That is always super duper appreciated. All donations go towards helping out the channel and making more videos like this. And I'd like to give a wonderful shout out to the amazing Patreon members who are supporting me through thick and thin. They're amazing people and I greatly appreciate them. Those Patreon members include Bo Falcon, Fajuk Enterprises, James P., lovely Miss Rebecca, as well as Scorpageist. Thank you so much, Patreon members. You're amazing. And other than that, I will see you guys all in the next episode of Thriller Fantasy Stage Show 4200. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Habanero Audi. Goodbye.